Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, I am going to be working in the ledger journal again today. So I am going to grab a few things and start decorating, I guess. First off I want to make a pocket for the back of my journal. So I'm going to use this old suspension folder. It's been sitting out in the sun, that's why it looks like that. I put it out in the sun, I don't know, sometime at the beginning of summer, and it's now the beginning of winter and I'd forgotten all about it. So it looks great. I'm going to use that and make a pocket for the back page of this journal. So that's our project to start with. I don't know if we'll do anything else, but that is the one project I want to get done today. So we're going to move on and get it sorted. Now, obviously, I'm making a sort of library pocket here. I do decide in the end, though, that I'm going to flip it around and glue it on the other way. The way that I cut the flap, or the tab, the higher part that would normally go at the back, it ends up being at the front of the little pocket. And I was going to glue it like you would normally glue it, but with the seam up the front, because that's just the way I'd constructed it. But then I decided, no, I would actually like to glue it around the other way and fold that flap down, because one side of this suspension folder was sun bleached much more than the other. Obviously, it'd been laying up one way, and I kind of really liked the contrast when I folded that flap back onto itself, and you could see both colours. So that's what I ended up doing. I put the pocket on round the wrong way, and it ended up being the right way anyway, because the seam was then at the back. So a mistake that I made into something that actually I preferred. Sometimes junk journaling is just like that. I have some of this sort of translucent paper. It's sort of a tissue paper. It's been coffee dyed. I also have some brown paper that's slightly less translucent, but you can still see through it. So I'm going to use those to cover up some of these pages. It gives you that bit of writing space back, but also provides a sort of a sneak peek, if you like, into what was on the page before you covered it up, because you can see through it. It just obscures it enough to be written over. So that's the idea. I'm going to go through and cover up a few of these pages a bit. This is a simple pocket made out of a encyclopedia page, a Dutch encyclopedia. I made these, sewed them, and then coffee dyed them, and they got super grungy, which was really nice. So I'm going to pop one of those in here, and I'll come back and decorate it at some stage. But yeah, just a little pocket. Like I said, I'm not going to put too much ephemera in this journal, so there will be probably very few pockets. I have those big envelopes, or that one big envelope in here that makes 2 pages and 2 big pockets. Yeah, I'm just going to add a couple of others, but not too many. I don't want to overload this journal, and when I do put ephemera in it, I might just make some paper clips that kind of go with it and clip a lot of it to the pages. I had this one piece of almost khaki tissue paper that was just sitting in my magazine rack in front of me, and I thought I would like to put a piece of that on there so you can't see through it or anything. I just happened to like it and think it would go nicely in here, so it's going in. This is just a piece out of my stash. It is a piano roll box, or the side of a piano roll box, with a piece of old book spine glued to it. And it just fits here perfectly. It's the perfect length for this page, which is crazy because this page is made out of a couple of pages. So just dumb luck, really. So I'm going to glue that here as a bit of a side tuck. So I'll glue it in an L shape down the side of the page here and at the top and bottom. And then I can tuck a few things into it. And yeah, super interesting little piece of history there. Piano roll box and an old book spine. And we'll see, we might stick a few other things to it as we go along. But yeah, that was a nice find in the stash. Okay, that's my last piece for today. We have our pocket in the back, we have a couple of extra pockets inside, and we have all these pages covered up. So now I'm just down to decorating the pages a little, just as I see fit as I go along. So I'm sure I'll bring you back for a bit of that. We'll have a quick flip through and you can have a look at all the pages as they are at the moment. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks very much for spending your time with me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again next time. Bye.